All right, we're waiting. All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the College Chess Podcast. I'm your host, Xander Evans, 840 bullet elo, pretty impressive. And I'm joined today by some very industrious ambassadors from the University of Florida, Mr. Trey, Mr. Glenn, Trey and Glenn, Glenn and Trey. Guys, welcome. How you doing?
Great. Yeah. Doing pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
doing
good.
really well.
Great. Well, it's wonderful to have you guys. We've
Yeah,
got
doing
some good
really
stuff
well.
in store for today. We're gonna unpack, how you guys run your chess club, what events you like to put on, either for your members or for the surrounding community.
Mhm.
Towards the end, we might even have a little brawl on the chessboard.
Mhm.
Full disclosure: before the call started, we played. Didn't go my way. Not this time around. But I've got some new stuff to throw at you, and I'm excited to see how it fares. But you guys are pretty good, so I'm not I'm not too confident, but yeah. Well,
Yeah.
why don't y'all tell me your positions within the University of Florida Chess Club, how you came to be ambassadors, your experience as ambassadors, etc. Just give me some context.
Yeah, so I'm the president of the Gator Chess Club, which is a chess club at the University of Florida. I became an ambassador my sophomore year, so last year, last academic year.
Mhm.
I just heard about it through the president at the time. He was an ambassador, and he really encouraged like myself and a couple others to get involved.
Mhm.
We've been a really great experience so far. We've been able to incentivize a lot of membership with some of the giveaways y'all do with like the diamond membership. A lot of people really like that, and yeah, it's really been fantastic. One of the highlights was I think there's still the Luke.ai sticker somewhere on campus. So
Yeah.
I run into it occasionally. I'm like, oh yeah, we did that. I forgot.
Yeah. So I'm Glenn. I'm the treasurer at Gator Chess Club, which is the club here at UF. And I've been an ambassador this is the end of the second year, I think. I think I was an ambassador my freshman year. And I was also encouraged to apply by our then president as well. And I've been involved with, very similar things that Trey outlined.
Nice. Well, it sounds like we have a lot of credit to owe to the former president of the Gator Chess Club. And to respond real quick, that Luka Doncic sticker, I wonder where it's living on UF campus. But maybe as people pass it, they're like, "Oh, Luka Doncic plays chess," which he does. He's a cool guy. Yeah, that's really cool. That's amazing. What are some ways you guys keep your club engaged throughout the year? I'm sure you have some events that are maybe higher tier, more preparation, but how often do you see your club? And what do you guys like to do? I assume play chess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Glenn, you want to take the meetings and I'll handle the other stuff?
Yeah, sure. So we do meetings every week. Nowadays we're meeting in the student union at here, and yeah, we usually like just like an average meeting we'll just do like free play where you just play with whoever you want. Occasionally we'll do some like unrated tournaments that are just like a lot of the times we'll do like themed tournaments. So for like around like Halloween, for instance, we have this Halloween Gambit tournament where you like every board starts off in the starting position of the Halloween Gambit. So that's something we do a lot. And we did, oh gosh, what was it for Valentine's Day? We did a King's Gambit. We did a King's Gambit tournament because it's a romantic era opening.
Sure.
Yeah. So a little bit of mental gymnastics to get there, but it's there.
My favorite stuff is the 420 bomb cloud. That's always the most.
Did you guys actually do that on 420 this year?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, celebrate. Very good.
Yeah. So we do that. We've also started doing a lecture series. Trey has started a lecture series for the especially more of the beginners that are getting into chess, because a lot of people are trying to make it as accessible as possible, because we have great players, of course, but we also want to make sure that the beginners make sure that they feel welcome, and like their skill level is not like a barrier or anything.
Yeah, definitely. Trey, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so we do just the first lecture I did was literally just how to move the pieces. Then I went into how to notate, how to common opening tactics, opening principles, that sort of thing. We really just want to make it as accessible as possible. And that's what we really emphasize whenever we table. Well, yes, there are some players who are higher level, so you definitely have that option. We are really geared towards beginners and very open towards beginners. A lot of the times, actually, we get different people from the local community who are brand new to chess. Sometimes we actually get kids who come. That's always really entertaining because we can teach them how to play. They come with their siblings, their parents. It's a really good time. And teaching them is fun.
So it's not just exclusive to UF students, even though that's probably your primary population, but you also invite the surrounding community in as well?
Oh yeah. And we get a fair amount from the local community.
Wow.
We recently networked with another club that's happening, so we actually started to attend their meetings, and we've gotten a couple of people who said they're definitely going to come back in the fall to join up. So hopefully we get a couple more local people, but it is predominantly UF students.
Wow, that's amazing. How does it go with the kids? I've taught chess to kids before. I taught chess at a French immersion school, and I don't speak French. And it was like an after school, like aftercare type of thing where like their parents just signed them up for chess club, probably involuntarily. They were there sort of against their will. And so they like got the pieces and just started throwing them at each other. And it was in the art room, so there was all this art supplies that they would like paint on each other and like draw things. And so it was a nightmare. Little chess was played. Tell me about your kids, how that went.
We have a couple of brand new, as I said, but we also have a couple of like really highly rated. We have a couple who are like 1900, 1800 USCF. Like they are very good.
Yeah, it's really awesome because like when I started coming to the club 2 years ago, I mean, they were like 1400. I played a couple of them and actually managed to win a couple times. And I played actually one of them last night at like a different chess event that we went to. And I got completely annihilated. And it's like, it's wonderful because you can see like their progress is just it's fantastic. There's a really great chess scene here in Gainesville with like lots of really fantastic chess coaches.
Right. How old are those kids that are 18, 1900?
7 and 8.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. Hey, that's great. That's honestly, the world needs more bright young chess players, but I'm not one of them. And so on one hand, it's like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do with my life when I hear about that? On the other hand, I'm inspired. So that's pretty amazing. I want to highlight an event that I saw y'all produced last fall, not only for your club, not only for your school, but for the surrounding community. Am I correct in saying that you had Levy Rosman, Gotham Chess, come speak to y'all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. We were the start of his world tour. If you saw that on Twitter, we were misspelled initially, but it was corrected.
Yes.
So
Sure. So how did that come to fruition? How did y'all start to reach out to him? B, take me through like the planning phase. Was it a success? Would you guys like to do it again? Maybe. Tell me about that.
Yes, we're certainly wanting and potentially planning on doing it again. But I think the way that we initially reached out was it through Joe initially?
yeah, I think it was through Joe from the Collegiate Chess League.
Yep.
Sure.
And then
Joe Lee.
Yeah, Joe Lee, and then he patched us through. Is it to Annie?
Yeah,
From there? Yeah, to Annie. And then we were able to communicate with her, and she relayed all of our offer over to Levy for the for to do an event like that. And it was he said that the event went swimmingly. So
Okay. That's a good adverb. I think that's a success. Tell me about the format. How did it work? What did he do? And was there collaboration, or was it like a lecture type of thing?
So he started with a 1-hour lecture on his book, which was just released. So he had a lot of fun talking about that, talking about a couple of the games and instructional bits in that. After that, we had a 30-minute Q&A, which was, I think, a blast. If I remember correctly, we had like 300 or 400 questions submitted. So it was a really good time. Yeah. So people got really
How
involved.
did y'all field questions? On what platform? And or rather, even if it was, maybe it was just paper in hand. But how did y'all whittle down the questions? And that sounds like a lot of labor to figure out the best one.
It was a website I forget exactly what it was, but people could submit questions and then they could upvote questions. So the most upvoted questions made it to the top.
Yeah.
So luckily we
Nice.
didn't have to review it that much. Otherwise that would have been brutal.
Yeah.
Nice. Do y'all remember any of the questions? Any of the example questions?
A lot on just how he got started in chess,
Yeah.
like what were his most memorable games, how did he get started
Yeah.
in content creation, a couple of meme questions as was expected, but it was really just a good time.
Got you. Do y'all think he'll ever become a GM if he sets out for it?
We'll have to beat Derek first.
True.
Yeah. Derek was a student who,
Yes.
right?
Derek
during
is the president who got us to be ambassadors. He is the former president that we were talking about.
Shout out Derek. There you
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Yes. I love it.
So we had a lecture, a Q&A, and then like you said, he has to beat Derek first. They played. Was it like an open blitz arena type of thing, or did he just take challengers on the stage, or how did that work?
Yeah, so we had people pre-register just so it wasn't chaos on the day of, but
Yeah.
it was an open challenge that anybody could, register for and participate in. We whittled it down to 20, and then during that time, we also had an arena for the audience.
Sure. Super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, looking ahead, forecasting ahead, what do you think worked really well from last year? What do you think maybe needs to be tweaked a little bit? It was your first crack at this, as I understand. And so if we're replicating this year, how would you change, if at all? Maybe it was perfect.
I'll speak a little bit about this. So I thought the lecture went really awesome. Everybody was engaged, which was great. The lecture was great. The Q&A was pretty good. If we were to do it again, probably would maybe review the questions a little bit more first. Aside from that, the Q&A was fantastic and everybody had a really great time. The Blitz challenge was very entertaining, but we're going to try, if we do the event again, to try to engage everybody who is not playing more efficiently, potentially with, I don't know, what did we say about how we were going to try to do that?
Oh, yeah. So our idea, if we do a future iteration, which we are very much hoping for, we are actually right now, so we're very hopeful, is to do an arena where Levy can participate in himself, like an online one, so anybody could challenge Levy at any time rather than having a pre-register.
Gotcha. That sounds like a blast. Can I throw an idea into the ring?
Heck
Just
yeah.
a, open brainstorm type of thing. I think it'd be sweet for Levy versus the crowd, sort of like Danny versus the world or whatever. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but vote chess. If there's like a 10-minute vote chess game, sounds like you guys may have already discussed that. I'm sure there's some technical hurdles to clear with that, but I think it'd be cool to put up 3 options and people could be like, Knight C6, we got to play Knight C6, and have everyone argue in the crowd. And that would be hectic. That would be chaotic, but maybe a good chaotic. Who knows?
It would be very loud.
It would be very fun. Our one concern with that, because we did actually discuss that, was it took, I think, 30 to 45 minutes to get some people into the arena last year. Because since it wasn't just students and it was local community members, we got some older and younger individuals. So having them try to do that might be questionable.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. No problem.
Yeah, not to mention if our attendance, at the next iteration is similar to the attendance last time, all of those people clamoring would be indecipherable.
Yeah, I hear you. I totally hear you. Yeah, maybe that could be interesting. Not sure. So you two are, I must say, 2 of the most enterprising, entrepreneurial, industrious ambassadors in the whole roster. If you had to give advice to other ambassadors or anyone that wants to plan an event, execute an event, what have you learned from your first shot at this with Levy last year, managing this huge audience of people, planning a successful entertainment event, and also working with the talent and external talent? What lessons have you guys learned?
One of the big ones, especially for other student organizations, is to know your student government or club finance codes. A couple of years ago, we did not have the funds to do this in any capacity. We didn't even know how to remotely do this. But after really studying the codes and what we were able to do, we were able to significantly expand our operations and get Levy. So really, you know the process of how to get funds, if you know the different things you can request funds for, that's really, really helpful if you're ever trying to do anything like this. So for any chess club out there, look at your like SG rules, your general club rules, and just whatever your university has to offer.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, basically
Glenn,
use all the use all of the opportunities at your disposal that you could have.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Leverage where you can leverage. That makes sense. All right, I'm gonna pivot lanes a little bit real quick.
Mhm.
Would you guys say that you have like, I'm thinking about rivalries. The University of Florida, their rival might be, what is their rival? Is it Florida State?
Yeah,
FSU.
Florida State, Georgia,
FSU.
Tennessee.
Tennessee, and
Yeah. Would you would you all say that that the University of Florida Chess Club, the Gator Chess Club, has a rival, or is it just hunky dory, anyone come play, or is it like we're gonna beat the brakes off Florida State this week?
interestingly enough, just because of the relative size of the programs, I think we have a very friendly rivalry with a USF Chess Club down in Tampa.
Oh yeah.
We do a lot with them. The Florida Collegiate, which was our local state tournament that we helped organize, was down in Tampa this year. So it was the vast majority was us and them, and so it was really, really fun, especially since we won.
Got you. Yeah, nice. How far of a drive is that? How far is Tampa to Gainesville? Is that like
Two
a
hours.
whole? Oh, that's manageable.
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay. Would you say that the University of Florida, UF, is the best chess school in all of Florida?
Oh no,
Florida's a populous state. Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
Love it.
all the Southeast and probably the world would be my strong.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Let's go. That's incredible. That confidence fires me up. That's amazing. If you could challenge another school in chess boxing or chess wrestling, we just had McAllister College, an ambassador for McAllister College, do a chess wrestling event. She was the head of both the chess club and the wrestling club, and merged the two, and it was a success. But obviously, you know what chess boxing is. Who would you guys want to get in the ring with?
Ooh, that's a good one. Glenn, you want to take that first?
I'm gonna think about it a little.
You think about it? Okay, well, I would just because of the general rivalry. I think they're our biggest like football and general school rivals. I probably have to say FSU.
Yeah, very nice. Do you have anyone in your club that you could peg as like, oh yeah, they'd be nice at chess boxing?
Yes.
Maybe like a
very much. I think we got 2 to 3. I think if we have 1 or 2 members of the rugby team who I think
Yes.
no kidding.
Yeah.
Yes.
No kidding. So pretty big guys, pretty
Yeah.
Got you. I'm a rugby fan myself, and so I can imagine that's a scary breed of human being to maybe A play chess against, B box. So that makes sense to me. Got you. Okay. Well, I have a question submitted from Max Mihailov, you maybe know. He's co-hosted this podcast before. He says, "Are you more of a Florida man when you play chess or in your everyday life?" The Florida man lore.
I'm everyday life for me.
Yeah.
Everyday life for sure. No.
What is it?
North player. I don't think you can possibly be.
Listen, I play a bunch of very like I play very mainline like theory heavy stuff. So I don't exactly say maybe you're closer to a Florida man in play style.
Yeah. I used to do the birds. So when I did that, I would definitely say Florida man. But now I've calmed down. So Florida man in my regular life.
Our former president Derek played the bird opening well into master territory at like in classical chess.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah,
that's incredible. If I saw the bird on the board, it's a funny sentence. I would like freak out. I don't even know what I would do. I guess I would treat it. Let's get into the chess. We're talking about it? Let's get into the chess. What are your openings of choice? How have they evolved? And I don't know. Tell me about your chess journey. What are your elos respectively? They're better than mine. The chat can see I'm at 840 bullet. So, talk to me about. Let's talk chess. Talk to me about chess.
I'm 1800.
Yeah, I'm 1900 for rapid. So
yeah,
very nice. For my openings, right now I play the Scotch and sometimes the English. I'm trying to transition over to the English. And then as black, I like the Caro, and I've recently started the Queen's Indian against D4.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, I play the Sicilian Najdorf against E4. Yeah. Okay, and against D4, I play the Pierslav.
Okay.
As white, I play D4, and like my pet line is the Queen's Gambit Exchange.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played with I used the Catalan for a while, but I eventually switched over to the Queen's Gambit Exchange.
Isn't the Catalan like insanely theory heavy? Is that a wrong assumption? Can you just sort of figure it out on intuition when you get into the structure, or do you have to really know your theory?
I went ahead and like learned a lot of the theory. It was like I played it from when I was 1200 to 1500, and I actually spent like a couple hours like watching some theory on the Catalan by this YouTuber named Hanging Pawns, who does like a great.
I have seen some of those videos. He's this like
great.
What is he, like Austrian? His accent is so soothing to me. It's like, yeah. I've seen the exact same videos. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice. Okay. Yeah. If you could recommend an opening to an absolute beginner, someone who knows what a pawn is, but maybe calls the horse a pony, what would you recommend to them?
As white?
Yeah.
Decide.
Okay, as white, I'd probably recommend the Scotch.
Really?
That's well, it's Naroditsky's recommendation. It was Naroditsky's recommendation.
The guy sitting to your right just said he plays the Scotch and he's like a 1900.
Well, it's just because it's what I would recommend to a beginner doesn't mean that it's not viable at the higher level.
Of course.
But nice. I think it's really good because it leads to generally open-ish positions, and it teaches you to use all of your pieces and put them on the good squares, pretty quickly. Whereas, something like the Sicilian, you can sometimes get into positions where you have to put your pieces in strange places, and sometimes your king is just like stuck in the center, or your pawn structure is strange. So it's something that is consistent and can help you learn a lot. As black, let's see, I don't know. The Caro-Kann is also pretty good. I'm not doing it intentionally. I promise. I'm not doing it intentionally. It is really.
I would personally be offended if I were you, Trey, but whatever.
Yeah. This is a slut, and I will remember this.
Got you. Well, Trey, what do you think? What would you you have any recommendations for a baby chess player like myself?
The Sicilian Najdorf is simple as hell.
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah. No.
But in all seriousness, for black, I would actually recommend the Caro. I do think that's a good recommendation. I think you can play the advance. When you play against the advance, it's very instructive, and I think it's very helpful. For white, I learned with the Italian, so I would really strongly recommend that. I think it's a very good opening to learn to start. I think because it allows you to have some open positions. It really it keeps the theory light, so you can get into the middle game, which I feel is one of the more important bits, especially as a beginner, to improve. I think you can improve your repertoire later, but focus on tactics in the middle game. And I think the Italian lets you do that a little sooner than some other openings.
Nice. If you could stray away from any one opening and say, don't touch this with a 39.5-foot pole, it's going to hurt you, it's going to burn you, and you're going to lose games, what would it be? It can be literally anything.
I mean, that's what came to mind initially.
Sorry, repeat that.
The London system. Please don't play the London.
Really? The London?
Please don't. For everyone else's sake, just please. I think.
Mine is a little specific. If I don't know, maybe I won't. I don't know. For what came to mind for me is like if you're going to play into the open Sicilian as black, don't play the dragon. That's my whole, because it's for me, like as white, it's pretty straightforward to set up the optimal setup. You just kind of you almost autopilot your setup, and then you just throw pawns, and then it usually works out for you as white. Like, okay, if black knows a lot of what they're doing, then they can survive fine. But in my experience, especially at like the intermediate lower level, if you play the dragon as black, you don't have like the defensive skills to defend properly, and you can get yourself in trouble. That happened to me because I played the dragon from when I was 1100 until 1400, and when I got up to 1400, my opponents started getting better at attacking. I didn't have that abilities yet, and I consistently got crushed, and I eventually switched to the Night Orc, which it's theory heavy, but it ended up being a better experience for me.
I got you. Yeah, this is crazy because I've also played the dragon at some points throughout my small and unglorious chess career. I also play the London, and I'm gonna defend the London real quick. I hear the London just get slammed every which way I look by Florida Chess Club presidents, by Instagram user 93 whatever it might be. Everyone hates the London. It's so safe. You just know what to do, and it gets you into the middle game. What do you say about that?
I mean, it gets you into the same middle game that you play every time for 200 to 300 times in a row. It isn't combative. It allows your opponent to do whatever they want effectively, and it's not very instructive for how to set your pieces up effectively for an attack. It's just setting them up for defense. So
I will say it might be useful for getting players into quadruple digits, because a lot of the time in the triple digits, a lot of games are lost in the opening. A lot of games, and if you can just get out of the opening, you'll be able to get into quadruple digits relatively quickly. It's just like as long as you don't just keep losing games in the first 10 or 15 moves. So, and
Sure.
The London system essentially guarantees that you'll be fine. So that's what happened with me. I played the London from when I was 950 until 1100, and then I switched over to the Catalan after that. And it allowed me to get the experience of dealing with a proper middle game without constantly like blundering in the opening or whatnot.
Right, that makes sense. Well, guys, can I challenge you guys to a game of chess real quick? Would you be up for that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure thing.
Sure. Are we supposed to play together or?
Yeah, full permission. You guys have the opportunity to play together. This could be dicey. This could go off the rails pretty soon, pretty fast. But all right, I'm gonna the same username as last time.
Yep.
Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Let me just find it real quick. Here it is. Okay, this is gonna be good. We're gonna play a. Let's go again. Let's go for 3-2 again. I think that was a good one.
Good thing.
Sounds great.
All right, here we go. We're
playing D4.
Playing D4.
Wait, that was not a discussion. No, don't move that knight.
No, we're moving that knight now.
Why are we moving? Why?
You know what?
You move that bishop to F4.
No, play knight F3 first. If he plays.
No.
No.
We'll switch off. You play the next move. We'll keep
Okay,
switching.
sure.
That'll make it more
Knight F3.
You guys could play hand and brain.
Okay. Yeah. Knight C3 allows like some gambit. Knight F3 is slightly more accurate, I believe.
Oh no.
Yes. And now let's see. Pure Slav or semi-Slav? What are we
Whatever
doing?
you want. I don't like D4.
Well, it's not my choice. It's his choice. We're
I
gonna.
don't play D4. I don't care.
Okay. Interesting. I think it's my turn, right?
Yeah, because I played knight C3.
You think queen B3 here?
Maybe queen B looks nice. I can see queen C as well, but whatever.
Queen B3, I think, is good.
Very good.
C5?
Yeah, that's my thought as well.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's do it. You can have that. You can have that file.
We will have that file.
Yeah, now I'm up.
With push.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this guy active. I think that's fine.
Yeah, here. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, we should
Very safe.
We should push.
This is very sound chess, in my humble opinion.
No.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You see, I would have gone the bishop to
I was
C.
talking about my own chess.
Oh, yeah.
You should.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, I like this. I like this a lot,
You gotta push
and it annoys you. So this is
Oh, God,
entertaining.
he likes a lot.
I'm your teammate. Why are you wanting to annoy me?
Entertainment value. You got to think of the viewers at home.
Let's trade.
Hmm.
Let's trade. Mm-hmm.
Takes,
Yeah.
that's probably more accurate.
Ah,
Yeah, I want two doubled. Okay. Well,
No,
no,
no.
yeah. There's not much else to do.
No, it's not really effective.
No, it's still effective. I mean, do you want to pre-move knight takes, or do you want to
Yeah, sure.
like you could do something fancy? You could try to like, I don't know.
all right. What am I missing here? Let's see. Could go there.
See, I got him in the tank.
I-
It's very
I
effective.
feel a blunder coming. I'm gonna be real. Let's see. Yep. Yep. Let's go there.
Hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's my turn.
What's your move?
Hmm. I think B6. I think B6. Anyway, I think we're allowed to call it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just B6. I can do
Okay,
B6.
if you take on C6, then he gets the B file, and I'm concerned about B2.
Yeah, I might even play like B4 to prep.
So okay, but B6 isn't actually effective because he castled already, which is why.
yeah.
we have
If
to
you do,
push
but if you do
B5.
Bishop C7 first, that could be kind of interesting.
Bishop
I
C-
could.
Bishop C7.
I haven't seen any of these moves, by the way, but
Hmm.
they're all possible.
Yeah, that's good because if
Yeah.
he takes.
I think that's probably the move.
Yeah, that's.
I think we just play H3. I think just play H3 so we don't go down on time.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Sure. Okay.
And we do eventually want that one bishop developed, so I'll probably try that next.
Oh yeah. We don't actually have to do anything with the pawn on B5.
Yeah, I
We
think I'm
leave
just
it.
gonna
Yeah.
relax here, get this guy in the game.
Yes, perfect.
Because now we can take with the bishop if we want. Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh wait,
Mhm.
goes the pawn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna go here. That makes the most sense. Just castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's you, but probably just castle.
Oh man. Okay. Right. Could go here. That's a move.
Now we need this.
Take with the bishop.
Yeah.
You go next. Let's see.
Don't like that.
No.
Do I have to? No, I'm just thinking. I think I might even have to go back. That's kind of a pain. Oh, right. I like D4, but after knight A, obviously.
Knight A4. Okay. Yeah, we can do knight A4. That works.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just the rook, right? Rook FC.
Well, there's the pawn. There's E5, which would be.
Oh yeah, for about E5. Yeah, just F5. Let's make it fun.
Oh my god. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, and then bishop back. No, bishop back to B6. This doesn't work.
Ooh, yikes.
And we can
I'm uncertain about that. Let's go here.
Right
there.
I just move him back.
Yeah, move to E2.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Right.
Oh. Can we? No, not yet.
Let's play chess. Here we go.
Yeah, it's good enough. We just need to move.
Yeah, I was looking at that move. I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah.
There.
Shit, is that something problem?
Yeah, that's it. We can go before if
Yeah, we can go
Play
before.
that. Oh
Fine.
man, the
Yeah,
clock.
just take, no? Yeah, just
take
take.
that one with the rook.
Yeah, with the rook. I think with knight's fine too, but yeah, rook's I just take. Don't hit
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's go.
Switching off might not be. Oh yeah, rook FC.
Oh,
No, let's take it
Oh.
first.
Why? No, don't move rook FC now. Rook FC would have pinned her.
Well,
Oh, just go. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I never mind. I
Go.
I hallucinated.
okay. Okay. Oh God.
Okay, just with the G pawn.
Okay.
That's fine. We're just gonna go like here, and we're just gonna move.
Oh no.
I'm just.
Yeah, you just.
I'm just gonna take this over.
It's your turn.
That's fine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there you
Nope. Ah, we're just gonna go down here because we go there, then he
Yeah,
goes
that's
there.
true.
and we pin. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh man.
We go here, down, and we're good.
True. Oh man. What am I doing? Oh.
I don't think that's actually fun. Yeah, we're chilling. We go here.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then.
Yeah, we're just gonna move. We just move.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Okay, good. Nice.
Darn.
Can I wait?
Super low key.
We go here.
Yeah, and then you got that.
Just gonna go
That's
here.
the issue.
I can.
Yeah,
we don't play D4.
you can go
There.
Oh wait, yeah.
No.
Here we go.
Move up, then we move up.
Shoulder.
I don't think we can shoulder. That's
No, yeah, there's no shoulder.
Darn. This is feeling like a Zugzwang. Is that the right use case for this?
Yeah.
Probably. That seems.
All right.
Okay, now we're.
Now we're chilling. I think we're still fine because we get that one. But yeah, so drop. Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
GG's.
Guys, well played. That was
Well played.
scintillating stuff. Okay, geez. Can we review the game real quick?
Yeah.
Super fast. Dang. Okay. We had moves. We played moves.
Oh, straight is not a move.
Yeah.
Oh, they want G. Okay, that's low.
Yeah.
That's
Jeez. All right. Well,
what was supposed to do?
that's showbiz.
That's interesting. And then we missed a win.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely should have pinned.
I was a little bit panicking there.
Yeah, I was just
Okay. Well, guys, that was terrific. Do you
Yeah.
think we can expect to see you in the CCL Summer League? Maybe you two as a team. Is that a potential? Perhaps not.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It's I'm not sure if you guys have seen the announcement, perhaps soon to be announced by our very own Joe Lee, aforementioned. But we will be hosting a CCL Summer League this summer, with some good prizes, with some good chess. Yeah, good stuff all around.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. Do you have any final thoughts, any recommendations to the rest of the ambassadors on how to run a successful program? If you could change one thing about the ambassador, being an ambassador, if you could request one thing, what would it be? I am sort of the bridge to the abstract chess com. So what would you guys say?
Anything on your end, Glenn?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think it's.
Yeah. I would say, just for anybody else interested in starting a club, like growing a club, especially running rated events is really good. It's really not that difficult to become a club TD with USCF, and running those events can really get a lot of attention from the community, especially if there isn't much chess around. So I would strongly recommend running those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Wonderful. Well, thank you both so much for the time, and the chess. The chess was scintillating and enthralling. And I wish you guys the best of luck moving forward, especially with perhaps if you replicate this levy event. Good luck with that. Let us know how it goes. We'll be in contact with you. And yeah, it's great to have you guys, and I'll see you guys in Discord.
All right.
Awesome.
See you.
See you.
See you guys.